Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you this little gem of a product that I have discovered, as I do on this channel. What this is all about is sharing like new amazing things and techniques and all that good stuff. That's what I love to do. So when I discover something this awesome, I think it deserves its own video. This is a product that I purchased myself. This is not sponsored in any way. I purchased this at the recommendation of my sister-in-law. She is a manager at Ulta. It's the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is a close-up of what it looks like. It has SPF 50, it has anti-aging benefits. It claims that it has like anti-aging serum, makes your skin look good, has like collagen and stuff, all kinds of good anti-aging stuff like that. It is a full coverage, or it claims to be a full coverage CC color corrector. And of course I've already been raving about it, so you know that I like the product, but I'll get into all the coverage and stuff in a moment. It has a pump at the end, which I'm quite enjoying. I think, well, you can tell it's all dirty. I think that it really helps you control how much product that you're using. It's a good pump. I'm not sure how that's going to work when I get to the end of it because I haven't yet, and I had never heard of the IT Cosmetics. Apparently, it's been at Ulta for the past several months. I believe that it was pretty much just exclusive to, maybe they sold it on the brand's website and QVC. So it's really like a fairly new thing that is like widely available. But I believe Ulta is like I say widely available, but it's sold in Ulta stores, which I think is a widely available thing. It's $38 and it comes in 5 shades from light to or fair. I believe there's one maybe lighter than this. This is the light shade, which matches my skin perfectly. And then it goes all the way to like a shade I think called like rich or deep or something. But I can see where this would work for, like, it's not a product that I think would just be like this one skin tone could use this. I think that whether you're a little bit lighter or a little bit darker than me, you could get away with this same shade, even though it is very, very full coverage. So I like that it's not a product that just light skinned girls can use. I like that, because you know, sometimes like BB creams and stuff like that or different products will have a wide range of shades, but they're just for light-skinned girls, or girls and guys. You know, guys can use this too. So the CC BB thing, if you're not familiar with that, it is basically just a product that's a lot of different things in one. But the main ones that are on the market today are sort of like a tinted moisturizer. It's like a product that provides a little bit of coverage, some moisturization, some antioxidant benefits, like different sorts of like other benefits to your skin, SPF. It's basically just a big all-in-one type thing. And then a lot of the companies from the BB came out with a CC, and I thought that is so gimmicky, and they called it like a color corrector. And essentially they just added more tint to them. I am going to demo this in a moment, but just a couple more things about it. When I use this, it truly replaces a moisturizer and a foundation, which is what, it's basically the first one that I've really been able to say is the exact same color benefits as a foundation. My Tarte one that I used recently, the Smashbox Photo Ready that I really like, those were probably the most pigmented, had the most color correction of any BBs that I have tried, or CC creams. And I would always say, yeah, I can use this and not wear foundation, and that's true. And they had good coverage, but if I would have used a foundation, I would have gotten even better coverage. So a lot of times you put a foundation over it, you know, in little areas. Well, this one is truly the same color correcting coverage results wise of a foundation. If I really want this like porcelain like effect, I can use a little bit of my my Immaculate foundation is what I've been using lately, which I have tried with this just to make sure that it wasn't going to look too cakey using both products. And I used this with a brush and just dabbed it on like areas that I needed it, because my skin, I do have like hormonal breakouts and things here and there. It's very unpredictable. I will do a skincare video though soon, because I have discovered something really cool that I've been using for a while, but I really want to kind of give it just a little bit longer before I do like a full review. So a skincare video will be coming at some point. But my skin is so fair that I have those marks that are left over from acne. People call them acne scarring. I call it more like a hyperpigmentation thing, because to me an acne scar is like a pit or something that's like an actual skin. Like the dark marks that are left behind, to me, those eventually go away. So That's more like of a hyperpigmentation thing left over, but it takes forever for those to go away on my skin. And when I'm using foundation, that is what I'm covering. That's what I'm trying to get rid of, because the rest of my skin is pretty good and I probably wouldn't even use a foundation all that often. So this is absolutely amazing. And I do have quite a bit of stuff to like cover up, although you may not be able to tell when I do videos and stuff. Another thing, the price. It's $38, which is a bit pricey. It is how many ounces? 1.08. Yeah, that's quite a big difference. 1.08 fluid ounces. So it's about 1 ounce, just say. $38. Now, to me, $38 is a lot to spend, whether it's a foundation, whether it's a BB cream, whether it's anything. To me, I can justify it because this is truly a moisturizer and a foundation and all of that good stuff. I feel like it makes my skin look smoother. Maybe that's like the collagen and whatever the anti-aging things are, which I'm starting to get a little more like into at my age. So I can justify the price. Another reason I can justify the price is, and this would, obviously I don't use this at night. When I say it replaces my moisturizer, it replaces my moisturizer in the daytime. Now, I love that it has the SPF 50 plus, it says. And it's a physical sunscreen, which means it doesn't use the ingredients that are like chemical ingredients to react with the product to cause it to block the sun's rays. It's a physical sunscreen, which is like actually, it blocks it from the actual, the product actually is what blocks it. That would be hard to me, that's hard to explain. I love that it's not a lot of chemicals. I love that. So that is a big deal because I'm into SPF, I'm into all that, but I don't want to be applying tons of those chemicals on my face all the time. And another reason to me why I can justify the price is because you need the tiniest amount. When I use foundation, I feel like with a brush, brushes do soak up quite a bit of foundation. So if you're really, but I like the effect of a brush. So a lot of times when I use foundation, I'm having to use a ton of it, a couple pumps, and get the same effect as I do with this with a half a pump or even just one full pump of this. And you'll see that in the demo. So I feel like this will last me forever. I've been using it for a while now and I feel like it still feels brand new. Like I feel like I haven't used that much of it. So I'm very much into this. So yeah, all the benefits, cuts down on my routine. It simplifies everything like you would not believe. Makes my skin look great. I think even better than using like typical foundations. Oily skin and all that. I have fairly oily skin right in my T-zone. However, my cheeks are very dry. I would consider my skin technically combination, but since when I get oily, I get really oily, or where I get oily, I get really oily. I usually say it's oily. So product has to really hold up well on oily skin for me, and this really does. And I found that after using this for several days, I would say maybe like after the week-long point, I felt like my skin was more balanced, which with oily skin, you definitely still need moisturizer. And I feel like when I do get my skin really moisturized, it balances it out. It doesn't produce as much oil. So holds up really well. I feel like it is staying less oily. However, if you have really dry skin, it just feels really good. And I feel like it would be great too. So let's go on to the demo. Okay, so I'm truly showing you this when I would use it. I was going to take the camera into the bathroom, but I had it all set up in here. Basically, I use this when I get out of the shower, after I've washed my face, which I do in the shower, or at the sink in the morning, whatever I'm doing. This morning I took a shower, so my hair is wet. So I take the CC cream. You need the tiniest amount. I literally just use, I don't even think that was a full pump. So, And I don't know if you can tell because sometimes the camera makes your skin look better than it is. I hate to say that because I don't think it looks that great on camera right now. But I have a ton of little like acne marks that are left behind from breakouts because my skin really like hangs on to the pigmentation left behind. So it'll eventually go away, but I don't know if you can really tell how much. So hopefully you can see the amount of pigmentation. If you saw what I did, I just sort of go around and pat it all over and get it evenly. And then I sort of pat it in with my fingers just to really get it into my skin, and then sort of like rub over it to blend it in. Kind of like a moisturizer, but also like a color. So to me, it's really impressive. I don't know why I don't just like slather it on like that. I just sort of dab it in and then sort of like go like that to blend. The scent I would say is like pretty unique, unlike anything I've ever tried. It's sort of like a lemon dessert, like a lemon cookie, or it's kind of got that like sweet lemon scent to it. So this is what I use in place of foundation. Of course, there's probably little marks if there's anything particularly dark or something like that you may have to go back with a concealer exactly like you would with a foundation, because like I always say, don't pile on a product to where it covers everything, because then you're gonna look too fake. That's what concealer's for. So I just think this is such a miracle. I think it's amazing how even it makes my skin tone look, and I don't know, I really, really enjoy it. As far as people wondering if you can use a brush with it, I guess you could, but it would almost be like, to me, like, would you use a brush with moisturizer? And I know it's so different than a moisturizer, but I just think that you get better results if you dab it in with your fingertips. It's just so easy. But I normally wouldn't be doing this at my makeup table as a part of my makeup routine. Like I said, I do this in the bathroom, like either after I wash my face, like after a treatment if I apply a serum or something, same as you would a moisturizer, so just in place of your moisturizer. Then I would finish getting ready, and when I come to my makeup table, my skin's already perfected, and I can just apply a little bit of like a powder on top, a setting powder, just whatever I want to do. A lot of times I don't even need to do that. It's just feels really, really nice and not sticky at all like a normal or a typical tinted moisturizer. I just really, really love it. So hopefully that was helpful. As you guys saw, I applied it with my fingers, and I didn't really specify that earlier because I was saying I apply it like a moisturizer and all that good stuff. So I absolutely love it. When I do reviews, even if I'm over the moon about something, I really try to always find something that's kind of negative, or maybe, but I really just can't. It's just been really, really great. If you're wondering about my hair, because I feel like I might get some questions on this just because it's different. I really have never worn my hair like this in a video. It's the easiest braid. Like it's not any sort of fancy braid. I have never been able to French braid, to do any sort of fancy braids. I have watched the YouTube videos to try to teach myself how to do that, and I've never been able to. I'm just not one of those people that can braid hair very well. So this is just the easiest braid. I don't think it looks perfect by any means. This is kind of, I don't know what that is. But I just feel like it looks easy and undone and just simple. I just swept my hair over and braided it, and I know that there's going to be people asking for tutorials because it is different, and I do like it, and I would wear my hair like this again. And I do wear my hair like this around the house too at night sometimes, like when I want it to be a little wavy the next day. But I might do a tutorial. I don't know. To me, I just don't feel like it's something groundbreaking and special enough that I've done to really warrant a tutorial, but sometimes those are the best ones that are just, you know, a good hairstyle that's easy. Definitely check out this product. I do think that since it is something that has totally changed my routine, and it's something that I have loved more than anything I've discovered in such a long time, I had to share it with you guys because that's what this is all about. So if you guys are looking for it, like I said, it is available not a ton of places, but Ulta I think is the most, like, I would say like the easiest place to get it, and I will link to that below. And I'm the light shade. I hope I said that earlier in the video. I can't remember if I did. I'll have to go back and add a little annotation if I didn't. But I hope that you guys are having a great, or had a great week. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye.